Will 2024 elections witness a Rahul Gandhi versus Smriti Irani face-off in Amethi? I'm Barkha Dutt, you're with the Mojo story. Hours after the Union Minister dared Rahul Gandhi to contest from Amethi, a seat that she wrested from the Gandhi Parivar in the last election, the Congress has responded. Jairam Ramesh, senior Congress leader, claimed that the people of Amethi realized that they'd made a mistake by voting for Smriti Irani. In fact, Jairam Ramesh went on record to say that people want Rahul Bhaiya to contest. Now, remember, if Rahul Gandhi does not actually contest from Amethi, and this is a time when the Bharat Jodo Yatra 2.0 is passing through Uttar Pradesh, then effectively it means that there could be no Gandhi from Uttar Pradesh. Sonia Gandhi, the last woman standing in the last election, has now moved to the Rajya Sabha. All of this comes at a time when Rahul Gandhi made a speech in which he attacked the Bachchans, Amitabh Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai, for their presence, he said, at the Ram Mandir ceremony, except Aishwarya Rai was not present at all, though Mr. Bachchan was. And a seat-sharing pact with Akhilesh Yadav continues to elude the Congress party. Jayant Chaudhary, of course, has since joined forces with the NDA. Looking at the battleground of Uttar Pradesh today, let's introduce our guest on the program today as we look at this very interesting claim by Jairam Ramesh that people of Amethi, in fact, want Rahul Gandhi back. Joining us on the program is the newly minted spokeswoman of the RLD, Zainab Sikandar. Zainab, I haven't had a chance to congratulate you on your new political innings, so good luck with that and welcome to the program. Also joining us is Dr. Anshul Avijit. He's, of course, the senior leader, national spokesperson of the Congress party. Always a pleasure to see you, Anshul. Ashwini Shahi, senior leader of the BJP and spokesperson from Uttar Pradesh, also joins us. Namaskar and welcome back, Ashwini ji. And joining us from the Samajwadi Party is its leader and spokesperson, Abbas Haider. Now, I want to actually get first comments and then we'll play out excerpts of the different speeches that have been made and claims and counterclaims that have been made by different leaders. Let me start with you, Anshul, if I may. Jairam Ramesh, and I'll play out that statement in just a moment, but I want your initial remark. Jairam Ramesh keeping the door open for Rahul Gandhi to come back to Amethi, is that a serious consideration or merely a rhetorical claim?
So I was in Sasaram where the Bharat Jodo passed a couple of days back, and what I've seen is throughout Bihar, throughout UP, that there is this clamor to see Rahul Gandhi to actually be acknowledged, to put garland him. It's no surprise the statement by Mr. Jairam Ramesh that in Amethi itself, they say that they regret the decision that they made, that they want him back. I mean, I've seen this throughout the yatra. So I'm certainly not going to preempt the kind of decisions that will be made at the finalization of those names. That's not really for me. That suspense will continue whether this happens or not, whether this culminates or not. But certainly that clamor, that energy to see Mr. Rahul Gandhi back from the state itself was palpable throughout my own experience of the Bharat Jodo Yatra. And then, of course, as endorsed by Jairam Ramesh in that particular statement. So it's no surprise to me whether that happens. Well, we'll wait and see.
But Anshul, before I play out Jairam Ramesh's statement, the fact also is that there is an additional problem in Kerala where Rahul Gandhi is the member of parliament from Wayanad, where the left parties have been saying, if you want to fight, go back to UP and fight. Why are you here?
No, but that makes very little sense to me. This is India. You can fight from more than one state. And I think it's quite remarkable that people can actually fight from different states and actually win. Why should they be ghettoized in different places? My mother fought and won from 3 different states, from Delhi, from UP, and from Bihar. Why can't they do it? The entire India belongs to, anyone who wishes to contest. And really, it's a sign of your popularity. So this kind of ghettoization in particular states, people have their support bases. That's all well and good. But if you have a diversified support base, you can contest from anywhere. That should actually be encouraged. I wish more people fought from different places in India, and that will certainly bring out a sense of unification. So where ultimately this happens, I don't know. I certainly endorse people from contesting from wherever they wish and wherever they think they stand a good chance and wherever they are popular.
Okay, let's play out Jairam Ramesh's statement and then I'll come to the BJP's Ashwini Shahi and the rest of the panel. This is Jairam Ramesh in Uttar Pradesh on the sidelines of the Bharat Jodo Yatra, claiming that the people of Amethi want Rahul Gandhi to come back. This is a day after Smriti Irani dared him कि हिम्मत है तो आके आप यहाँ से लड़िए. This is what Jairam Ramesh said in response.
नहीं, वो तो सीईसी तय करेगा, राहुल जी तय करेंगे, कांग्रेस अध्यक्ष तय करेंगे और सीईसी है, एक प्रक्रिया है हमारे पार्टी में. पर हाँ, कल हमने सुना, मैंने भी सुना, गौरीगंज में, बाबूगंज में, अमेठी में, सब जगह मैंने सुना कि राहुल भैया को वापस आना है. वो राहुल जी और सीईसी और हमारे अध्यक्ष पर निर्भर है. पर माहौल जो है वापसी का है. तो लोग समझते हैं कि 2019 में उन्होंने एक गलती की और वो राहुल जी को वापस चाहते हैं.
मौजूदा सांसद की बात कर रहा हूँ, कह रही है 6,500 करोड़ रुपए का हम इन्वेस्टमेंट लेके आए.
ये सब कागजी इन्वेस्टमेंट है. देखिए, मैंने इस
चैलेंज कर रही है राहुल गांधी.
मैंने तो ये समिट जो होते हैं ना अलग अलग राज्यों में, गुजरात में, यूपी में, मैंने इसका खूब विश्लेषण किया है. गुजरात में जहां नरेंद्र मोदी मुख्यमंत्री हुआ करते थे, मुश्किल से 12% जो इन्वेस्टर समिट में उस पर हस्ताक्षर हुआ करते थे वो हकीकत में बदलते थे, वो प्रोजेक्ट में बदलते थे. तो ये घोषणा के लिए है, फोटो अपॉर्चुनिटी के लिए है, हेडलाइन के लिए. ये हेडलाइन मैनेजमेंट है. ये इसमें जमीन पर इसका कोई असर नहीं है.
अश्विनी शाही जी, आपसे पूछूंगी. जयराम रमेश कहते हैं माहौल है राहुल गांधी की वापसी का. ये एक दिन बाद ये एक तरह से ये बयान आता है, एक दिन बाद स्मृति ईरानी ने कल ही बोला शायद कि हिम्मत है तो आप यहाँ आके कंटेस्ट करिए. आप इस पे क्या रिस्पॉन्स देंगे?
बरखा जी, देखिए, कल राहुल जी की यात्रा जब से चल रही है, ये यात्रा उनके लिए बड़ा ही दुखदाई रहा. पता नहीं किस घड़ी में उन्होंने ये शुरू किया. हर जगह जा रहे हैं, तो जो साथी छोड़कर भाग रहे हैं उनकी बात छोड़ दीजिए. जो गो बैक के नारे लग रहे हैं, मेघालय में लगे और अभी अमेठी में गो बैक के नारे लगे. पता नहीं जयराम रमेश जी कहाँ सुन लिए. राहुल वो बैक के नारे लगे क्योंकि वायनाड में जाकर राहुल जी ने अमेठी के लोगों को समझाया था कि वहां के लोगों की समझ ठीक नहीं है. तो जनता आजकल जागरूक हो गई है. आप लोगों के माध्यम से उत्तर प्रदेश की जनता पढ़ी लिखी है, लोग जानते हैं कि कौन क्या कहता है. तो अमेठी से जब वायनाड गए, वहां के लोगों को समझा दिया और आज राहुल भैया वापस आ जाइए, इसका मतलब क्या है? अमेठी में उनको भीड़ नहीं मिली. बरखा जी, प्रतापगढ़ और सुल्तानपुर से लोग बुलाने पड़े उनको. अमेठी में बहुत मुट्ठी भर लोग उनके साथ नहीं थे. स्थितियां बड़ी विकराल है कांग्रेस के लिए. कितना परसेंट वोट था उनका पिछली बार? 5 या 6% के आसपास वोट था 19 के इलेक्शन में, जो घटकर बाद में 2% से कम हो गया. लेकिन राहुल गांधी जी को किस तरीके से कितना लॉन्च करेगी कांग्रेस? राहुल गांधी जी जब देखिए तब लॉन्च किए जाते हैं. जयराम रमेश जी उनके पीछे लगे रहते हैं. अच्छी बात है, वो उनके भाई युवराज हैं, आखिरी चश्मो चिराग हैं गांधी परिवार के, तो अच्छी बात है, लॉन्च करना चाहिए. लेकिन राहुल गांधी जी को अमेठी की जनता ने नकार दिया है. 2-3 बातें हैं. राहुल गांधी जी जब भी आते हैं, देखिए, हमको तो लग रहा है, मुझे नहीं कहना चाहिए, पता नहीं क्या हो गया, मानसिक संतुलन खराब हो गया या कोई उनका सलाहकार ठीक नहीं है. आपने उनका एक भाषण सुना, उन्होंने कहा था कि भूखों मरोगे तुम लोग. अब बताइए, जनता को कह रहे हैं वो भूखों मरोगे. जिस देश के यशस्वी प्रधानमंत्री, मजबूत नेतृत्व माननीय नरेंद्र मोदी जी के हाथ में है, 80 करोड़ लोगों को कोरोना से लेकर आज तक हम राशन देने की स्थिति में है, फिर भी भूखों मरोगे. ये जनता के लिए उनकी आवाज है. कौन जनता उनके साथ जाएगी जिस जनता को कह रहे तुम लोग भूखों मरोगे? न मुद्दा है, न तथ्य है, न तर्क है. ये सबका अकाल है और सूखापन पड़ा हुआ है कांग्रेस के पास खासकर. आप देखिए किस तरीके से हमारे अब्बास जी हैं यहाँ, इनके दल से किस तरीके की निराकृष्टि चल रही है. हर जगह तो हो ही गया. जैन जी हमारे पास आ गए. आज स्थिति कांग्रेस की और बदतर होती जा रही. उत्तर प्रदेश में झंडा उठाने वाला जो कहा था ना एक बार, वहां पर जब हम लोग 370 हटाए थे, वहां कहा था झंडा उठाने वाला, तो वो भारत माता का झंडा था. लेकिन ये कांग्रेस का झंडा है, कोई उठाने वाला नहीं है उत्तर प्रदेश में. 2 इनके एमएलए जो अपने बदौलत जीते हैं. सोनिया जी, उम्र का हवाला, चलिए अच्छी बात है, वो राज्यसभा चली गई. अब रायबरेली की सीट भी भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पास आने जा रही है. अमेठी तो है ही है. स्थितियां कांग्रेस के तो एकदम बिल्कुल खिलाफ है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी सबका साथ, सबका विकास और सबके विश्वास के नारे के साथ 80 सीट पर विजय हासिल करने का लक्ष्य लेकर चल रही है. जी
आप बहुत कुछ बोले और मुझे लगता है कि कांग्रेस की स्पोक्सपर्सन भी कुछ बोलना चाहेंगे। ये अमित मालविया ने शायद ये वीडियो बीजेपी के नेता है उन्होंने शेयर किया। उन्होंने ये दावा दिया कि ये कुर्सियां जो है उनकी रैलीज पे खाली दिखने को मिली अमेठी में, जहां कांग्रेस कहती है कि वापस उनको लाने का माहौल है। जैनब, लेट मी स्टार्ट विद यू as a newly minted spokeswoman of the RLD. The RLD, which was with Akhilesh Yadav in the last election, is now with the NDA. How do you see the Rahul Gandhi, or rather the Jairam Ramesh claim that we could see Rahul Gandhi's return to Amethi?
See, whether he returns or not, even the Congress spokesperson is not able to say it. That's the sad reality of the Congress party, that even their own spokespersons are not confident about where the party is headed and what they want to do. I have always claimed, even before I joined the RLD, that Congress lacks clarity and focus. And, the election is just round the corner, and still, they're, sending out mixed feelings, to not only their party workers, but to people. And, people do not want to go for a candidate or a politician, no matter how big they are, if there is constantly this reluctance and there's constantly this guessing game, as if it's going to get them some sort of enigmatic power and charisma. This has been done so many times by the Gandhi family. I remember in 2019, even Priyanka Gandhi was sending feelers whether she will contest from Varanasi, straight opposite to Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that played out for the longest time, and then finally she didn't contest. So this entire game of will we, won't we, it doesn't work. Indian elections have become such a powerful machinery now. Even children follow politicians and see what they are trying to do, because now this is a very youthful nation. So to constantly play this guessing game, I think it's not working for the Congress. Honestly, whatever I know from on ground, I was in Uttar Pradesh 2 days ago. Rahul Gandhi ji is not pulling the crowds and the kind of popularity that one would expect him to, because the whole Bharat Jodo Yatra and the whole this now Nyay Yatra, he has done it. Whatever he could amass from it, be it attention, be it headlines, he's done it. But electorally, they're not sending out good message. The whole India Bloc, as well as the whole Samajwadi Party and Congress Party coming together, they're still bickering over whether we will get 11 seats or 20 seats. Now the news is maybe they have settled on 15. Some are saying they've settled on 17. So this much of confusion, just when elections are hardly a month and a half away. I mean, I don't think it's the perception game for Congress is a big boo-boo. It's going to fall flat on its face. Perception that is being created by the India Bloc shows that they are in shambles.
Okay, they are in shambles, and adding to their complication is the failure to reach even a basic seat-sharing pact with the Samajwadi Party. Akhilesh Yadav has refused to join the Bharat Jodo Yatra till there is a seat pact finalization. He started with the offer of 11 seats. Now that offer seems to have gone Abbas Haider up to 15, but there has still been no acceptance of this from the Congress. How long are you going to tolerate the Congress grandstanding in a state where it actually electorally does not have any right to do so?
Barkha, it is not about how many seats which political party is contesting. It's not about which political party is more stronger in a particular state, which is a bigger party. It's about which party can win most of the seats. So basically, we are putting up that formula, and very soon we'll come up with a number of seats. We'll come up with a candidate who is contesting on which particular seat. As you know, Samajwadi Party has already declared our candidates on 27 seats, because they need time to work on the ground, on the grassroots level, and those were the seats where there was no confusion. The Congress Party was not asking for those seats. So basically, we are almost ready, and very soon we'll come up with a number of seats. And most importantly, it is not about who is winning, who is contesting, which is about the Bharatiya Janata Party, the failures and divisive policies of Bharatiya Janata Party, because of which people are looking to Samajwadi Party. And if you could see the last election, like 2022 election, the Bharatiya Janata Party has a loss of 10% vote share in Uttar Pradesh. And even if you compare the Samajwadi Party vote share, it has remained intact.
How much time are you going to give for this seat sharing pact to work out? And do you believe the Congress has the right to ask for more than 11 seats?
alliance, it is about how, if people are ready to accommodate each other, if each alliance partner is ready to go an extra mile, I think they come to a consensus. And I think it's not going to take more than a couple of days. Till then, we can, I think, we'll come up on a certain consensus, and seats will be declared.
Okay, you're still one of the allies that believes that this India alliance sort of localized agreements can be reached. In the meantime, one of Rahul Gandhi's comments is generating a lot of heat and debate online, and that is his reference to the Bachchans, to Aishwarya Rai in particular, the film actress whom he said was present at the Ayodhya Ram Mandir ceremony when she was not. Listen in, and then I'll come right back to Ashwini Shahi.
मैं आपसे पूछना चाहता हूं, आपने राम मंदिर का फंक्शन देखा? देखा? उसमें आपने एक ओबीसी चेहरा देखा? एक आदिवासी चेहरा देखा? नहीं, उसमें एक नहीं था। उसमें अमिताभ बच्चन थे, ऐश्वर्या राय थी, नरेंद्र मोदी थे। 73% हिंदू राष्ट्र है जिसमें 73% की आबादी कहीं दिखती नहीं है। आप लोग पता है कहां हो? दिहाड़ी मजदूरी जो करते हैं ना, उन लोगों की लिस्ट निकालो, वहां आपके नाम मिलेंगे। और ये लोग क्या चाहते हैं? ये लोग चाहते हैं कि आप लोग कभी भी इस देश को कंट्रोल ना कर पाओ। ये देश आपका है, 73% का है।
अश्विनी जी, आपसे शुरू करूंगी। बच्चन परिवार का नाम लिया, ऐश्वर्या राय का नाम लिया, वो तो मौजूद नहीं थी। फिर प्रधानमंत्री और वो ओबीसी पॉलिटिक्स हैव बीन रेज्ड बाय द कांग्रेस। आप क्या बोलेंगे?
बरखा जी, देखिए, मैंने पहले अपने वक्तव्य में ये बताया था कि कुछ मानसिक संतुलन का अभाव है, कुछ न कुछ हो चुका है। और हो क्यों ना, इस उम्र तक जो है, जो व्यक्ति कुछ पाए ना, जिसके घर में सोने का चम्मच लेकर पैदा होने वाला युवराज को कुछ न मिले, वो होगा, वो होगा।
आप ये बहुत एक पर्सनल कमेंट कर रहे हैं, ये ऐसा
नहीं, मैंने कोई पर्सनल, ये पॉलिटिकल कमेंट है। जिस घर में इस आजादी के बाद से 3 प्रधानमंत्री हो, उस घर का युवराज इस तरीके से सड़कों पर दर दर भटक रहा हो, तो कितनी अच्छी स्थिति नहीं है। मानसिक संतुलन सही नहीं रहेगा। क्या बोल रहे हैं वो, बताइए उनको। मैं पूछना चाहता हूं, कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता है यहाँ, प्रियंका गांधी जी कहां उनके साथ शामिल हुई? कहीं शामिल हुई हो इस यात्रा में तो बता दे। चिट्ठी लिखकर वो असमर्थता जता रही हैं। तो वो राहुल गांधी जी, अमिताभ बच्चन और ऐश्वर्या राय जी की बात कर रहे हो, कह रहे ओबीसी कहां है? भाई, साधुओं की कोई जाति नहीं होती है। सारे साधु आए थे और लिस्ट निकाले तो ओबीसी, उनको ओबीसी दिख रहा है। माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी ने कहा कि हमसे बड़ा ओबीसी तो कोई है ही नहीं है इस देश में। देश का प्रधानमंत्री आपका है। उनसे बड़ा का मतलब यह था कि देश का प्रधानमंत्री, जो प्रधान सेवक है, वही ओबीसी। वहां पर जातियां गिन रहे हैं। वहां पर आस्था का जो प्रमाण दिया जनता ने, सनातनियों ने उसी दिन तय किया कि हमको किधर जाना है, क्योंकि इन लोगों ने अटकाने, भटकाने, लटकाने का जो काम किया था हर जगह। 2019 का चुनाव हो, पहले का चुनाव हो, तो कांग्रेसियों ने तो लटकाया था। तो आज इनको ओबीसी वहां खोज रहे हैं, और जहां ओबीसी खोजना है वहां नहीं खोजते हैं, जाते हैं जनता के बीच में।
अश्विनी जी, कांग्रेस की प्रवक्ता को जवाब देने दीजिए। अंशुल, प्लीज गो अहेड।
मैं अश्विनी जी को कहना चाहूंगा, बड़े सम्मानित मुझे लगते थे, लेकिन ऐसे शब्द इस्तेमाल किए, मानसिक संतुलन, वो शोभा बिल्कुल नहीं देता। खैर, उनके लफ्ज है, उनकी एक तमीज है, उनकी बात है, वो जाने दीजिए। लेकिन बहुत सारी बातें मैं उनके बारे में भी कहूंगा। लुक, you know, certain names were invoked to, it was not about accuracy, whether somebody was present or not. The names were invoked to make a larger point about social justice, about religion gate crashing politics. And that was the essence of the speech of
So
Mr.
you're saying the point about the Bachchans and Aishwarya Rai was rhetorical, not literal.
Well, of course it was. It wasn't meant to be the kind of dimensions is taken over. It was in order to make a point about the diversionary tactics of the BJP, how they need to be diversionary because they have a litany of failures, and how everything becomes diversionary for them. That was the point that Mr. Rahul Gandhi, throughout the Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra and even before, has been continuously making. That is the politics of the BJP now, because they have such a heap of failures, and not only economic failures, about economic disparity, about unemployment and poverty, and also mehengai, which has risen over the past 10 years, but also these kind of social ruptures and fault lines, which I suppose the BJP would count as one of their successes. और अश्विनी जी को मैं ये भी कहूंगा, और इतना भी just one final point, इतने भी कहूंगा कि जब वो भूख की बात करते हैं, तो आपने भी तो स्वीकार किया है कि भाई 80 करोड़ लोगों को अगर आप राशन दे रहे हैं तो यहाँ पर कितनी ज्यादा भूखमरी होगी, आप खुद ही समझ लीजिए। और आपके एक पूर्व वित्त मंत्री ने ये कहा था, देखिए शर्म की कितनी बात है कि पूर्व एक वित्त मंत्री ने संसद में ये कहा था कि विपक्ष महंगाई ढूंढ रही है और यहाँ पर तो गरीब आदमी की थाली में खाद्य की वस्तुएं भरी पड़ी है।
अच्छा,
कितनी शर्म की बात उन्होंने कहा।
Briefly, I want to go to Zainab and Abbas. Briefly, a point being कि rhetorical point, rhetorical reference था to Bachchan and other actors. ये कोई इसको literally, don't milk it literally. इस पे आप जल्दी से अगर अपनी argument रखना चाहें।
बरखा जी, मुझे इस पर कुछ नहीं कहना है, और कांग्रेस के प्रवक्ता को ये लग रहा है मैं पर्सनल किसी के साथ नहीं होता हूं, न कभी हो जाऊंगा। मेरा कहने का तात्पर्य नहीं, मैं क्यों किया, मैं वही बोल रहा हूं। अंशुल जी, जरूरत इसलिए थी कि राहुल गांधी जी के भाषण को आप सुन लीजिए ना। राहुल गांधी जी के भाषणों को आप सीक्वेंस में लगाइए कि क्या बोल रहे हैं, कौन सा आप यहाँ बैठकर
आप सियासत की बात
नहीं सुन लीजिए।
आप प्रवक्ता हैं, मैं सम्मान भी आपको पहले करता, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं थी, लेकिन इस लफ्ज लाने की जरूरत क्या थी आपको, ये मुझे बताइए।
आप देखिए, आप उनके भाषणों को सीक्वेंस में लगाइए। आप यहाँ पर बैठकर महंगाई, बेरोजगारी उसकी बात कर रहे हैं, राहुल गांधी जी किस चीज की बात कर रहे हैं? कहीं नहीं कर रहा है, ये कांग्रेस को दिख रहा है।
ये आपका भ्रम है।
आज सबसे ज्यादा सुन लीजिए, आज जो गरीबी है, आज बेरोजगारी सबसे कम है, आज महंगाई का आप देख लीजिए क्या स्थिति है। आप डबल डिजिट में हुआ करते थे, आज इस स्थिति में पूरा देश को देख रहा है, पूरा देश देख रहा है। आप 5वीं इकोनॉमी है, पूरा देश देख रहा है, आत्मनिर्भर है आप पूरा देश ये देख रहा है। पूरे देश को, बरखा जी बस 30 सेकंड लूंगा। मेरा ये कहने का मतलब सिर्फ तात्पर्य ये था कि आज राहुल गांधी जी बगैर तथ्यों के, बगैर तर्कों के आज बाजार में उतर गए हैं। उनको लग रहा था कि बहुत जनता का अपार जनसमूह हमको हमारे पीछे आएगा, वो फेल हो चुके हैं, खाली कुर्सियां आप दिखा चुकी हैं। लेकिन आज राहुल जी स्पष्ट रूप से, मैं फिर ये मेरा कहने का मतलब एक बार फिर से कह रहा हूं कि मेरा कहने का मतलब ये था कि इस बड़े घर के चश्मो चिराग गांधी परिवार के आज उल जलूल बातें कर रहे हैं। मेरा तात्पर्य था देश के लिए कुछ बातें नहीं कर रहे हैं वो।
Okay, let's keep the conversation on the issues. मैंने जैसे पहले कहा, let's all avoid personalizing our analysis. Zainab, let me bring you in at this point. This comment about Aishwarya generating a lot of argument online. Ashwini Shahi also saying, is he thinking straight? Why would he quote something that didn't even take place? Anshul says it was purely rhetorical. It was a tool of political communication. You would say what?
See, first of all, one has to understand Rahul Gandhi ji already has an image of a very misinformed man, and he's made multiple, faux pas when it comes to things he's said. And it's not like other leaders haven't. So even if this was something rhetorical that he was saying, trying to say that the OBCs were not represented and the Adivasis were not represented, first of all, this is very rich of him to say it, considering that Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary of his party made such a despicable remark in the parliament about our president, who is from a tribal community, who is an Adivasi, Draupadi Murmu ji. So it's very rich for someone to say, that BJP is not considering or respecting, Adivasis, when our president has been, is been chosen by the sitting government. And as for the OBCs, let's be very clear, after the social engineering that RSS has done on ground, because the cadre of RSS and BJP is unbreakable, and Congress can't even compare to it, the kind of ground level work that they do. The social engineering that has been done when it comes to OBCs, it has been made sure that the OBCs will vote en masse for the BJP. It is better if the Congress or any other party standing against the BJP realizes this, because only when they realize this will they know that we need to work on ground, because the OBCs are backing BJP come what may. This happened in 2019. This will again happen in 2024. The reach of the BJP on ground, BJP's cadre, RSS workers are completely with the OBCs. The OBCs have been completely wooed by the BJP and they will back BJP. This I can say with a guarantee.
Let me just get Abbas briefly and then I want to play Smriti Irani and take last comments. Abbas, it looks like for the first time, in case Rahul Gandhi does not return to Amethi, we could see a situation where there will be no member of the Gandhi family actually represented in, electorally, possibly from Uttar Pradesh. How do you see that as an ally? At least till now, you're an ally. आगे क्या होता है मुझे नहीं मालूम.
Barkha ji, Congress Party is a political party, and I would not like to comment on what's happening inside the Congress Party. I think Congress spokesperson would tell us more about that. But as far as Samajwadi Party is concerned, till the day when UP Assembly election in 2022 was declared, Samajwadi Party started preparing for 2024 on all the 80 seats. And we are prepared, but we still believe, we are hopeful and we are optimistic that if Samajwadi Party, Congress will come up together, we'll fight together.
But where is the time? Do you think you have the luxury of time for all this?
We have come up. There are consensus on most of the issues. I think there is only a couple of things which are left, and they'll be decided in a day or two. And another thing, one of the fellow panelists was talking about OBC. I would like to know why 60% of the posts are vacant for OBC in Group A, 74% post in Group B, 64% post in Group C. These are the vacant posts of OBC community which the government does not speak about. They does not speak about caste census. They have not done even the normal census which was supposed to be done in 2021 because they don't have to do caste census. So this government is anti-OBC, anti-Dalit, minority, tribal. Just nominating couple of people on position won't make a difference. I think people in India, OBC, Dalit, Pichra, they know this well and they understand. That's why they are going to throw BJP out of power. And this election would be for the constitution and democracy. And we are going to do. We are going to do it. We are going to go an extra mile to do anything for that.
Okay, Zainab, do you want to briefly respond to that, since that was your argument?
Samajwadi Party, Abbas ji should be aware that when the Samajwadi Party nominated Jaya Bachchan ji to the Rajya Sabha, the problems that the Samajwadi Party faced from so many people who were within the party who questioned that very choice. And I don't want to take names. If you want me to take names of the people who created a ruckus within the party, supporters of your party, smaller parties that were supporting you, and said that we will leave and we will not support.
Rajya Sabha nomination which were done by Samajwadi Party, but you would not speak about the list of candidates of Samajwadi Party. 27. Do out of 27, how many are there from the OBC community? Samajwadi Party was the party which has given OBC reservation in Uttar Pradesh. Do you know what we have done for the OBC? I know you have.
I don't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt you. I have to say this. Look, all I'm trying to say is that the Samajwadi Party has things to say about, this one doesn't represent this, that one doesn't represent this. But when you look, aap log hi PDA ka nara dete ho na, pichle Dalit, Adivasi. What have you guys done? See, politics is all about providing alternatives, right? What does Samajwadi do to provide the alternatives? What PDA jo aap bolte ho, aapne kya kiya? Aapne bhi ek Jaya Bachchan ko bheja na. So when you say this trophy people on these posts don't make a difference, you're also doing the same thing.
I'm so sorry, Abbas. Hold it for your last comments. Let me play out finally. Smriti Irani is on the ground daring Rahul Gandhi. Just want to play out that statement and take last comments. Uttar Pradesh is coming up in a very, very interesting way. Jaya Bachchan in the Samajwadi camp, Amitabh Bachchan, the target of Rahul Gandhi. Anshul says that's purely rhetorical. In the meantime, a fight over the OBC vote in the shadow of the Ram Mandir ceremony. A lot going on there. Will Rahul Gandhi return to Amethi? Well, this is what Smriti Irani had to say.
आज जो लोग अमेठी को सत्ता का केंद्र मानते थे लेकिन सेवा नहीं देते थे, वो जब गाजे बाजे की तरह आए तो अमेठी के नागरिक उनके स्वागत के लिए अनुपस्थित रहे। उन्हें प्रतापगढ़, सुल्तानपुर से लोग ढोकर लाने पड़े। रहना था दिन भर, कुछ लम्हे बिताकर यहाँ से गुजर गए। इतनी तो क्या बेरुखी अमेठी से, लेकिन निश्चित रूप से लोग ये भी नहीं भूले कि जब इसी व्यक्ति ने वायनाड में उत्तर भारत और विशेषतः अमेठी के बारे में बात कही कि यहाँ के लोगों की समझ ठीक नहीं है, तब से लेकर अब तक अमेठी आक्रोशित है। अमेठी का नागरिक तब भी व्यथित हुआ जब रामलला के प्राण प्रतिष्ठा समारोह के लिए यहाँ के पूर्व सांसद ने और गांधी खानदान ने न्योता ठुकरा दिया न्यास का। राम भक्तों का आक्रोश, अमेठी में जो लोग विकास से वंचित रहे उनका गुस्सा आज गांधी खानदान की यात्रा के लिए सूनी सड़कों में परिवर्तित है। माहौल ऐसा कि राय बरेली की सीट भी परिवार ने छोड़ दी।
Okay, let's start with last comments. I'll start with you, Abbas. Where do you see UP shaping up, given that you have not been able to reach an agreement with the Congress Party? आप कहते हैं 1-2 दिन में सब ठीक हो जाएगा, हो भी जाए तो आपके RLD जो एक लास्ट इलेक्शन में आपके साथ थे, अब वो भी दूसरी तरफ चले गए हैं, तो आप कितने अपने आप को एक तरह से कितने मायूस हैं आज आप?
Barkha ji, RLD spokesperson was talking about representation. In the last Rajya Sabha election, we have sent JNG. I have immense respect for JNG to Rajya Sabha, despite he didn't have MLAs in the assembly. So this is what we do. But anyways, we don't have a problem what he has done. But we believe that people of Uttar Pradesh, they need change. They want Bharatiya Janata Party out of power. They are fed up with the promises that the Bharatiya Janata Party has made, and they have always failed to deliver what they have promised. They wanted jobs. The Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh does not talk about jobs. They does not give any figure about how many employment they have created. So basically, there are issues, there are people-centric issues on which people in Uttar Pradesh are going to vote. And see, if you see the trend, the Bharatiya Janata Party vote share has got down by 10% from 2019 to 2022, and we are quite sure that it is further going to get down. I'm telling you, Barkha ji, see what's happening with the farmer protest. I don't know what is the stand of RLD on that right now, because they have joined hands with BJP NDA. But we all know that what is happening. What is the state of farmers? What is the state of youth? What is the state of a common man in Uttar Pradesh or in the entire nation? So basically, these are the issues which we are fighting election on. And as far as Samajwadi Party and Congress are concerned, we have quite similar ideology. We have reached to a certain agreement, and very soon we are coming up with a list of candidates. We are quite sure and optimistic that we are going to move BJP out of power in 2024.
Okay, Zainab, the point being made that your party leader had the support of the Samajwadi Party for him to be a member of parliament. Today, you're on the other side. There have been allegations of almost like the timing of the Bharat Ratna to Chaudhry Charan Singh and Jayant Chaudhary on that day saying ki ab main kis muh se na bolu and so on. So, what are people supposed to look at your party and take away?
The reality of the matter is that he might say that Jayant was sent to the Rajya Sabha because of Akhilesh Yadav ji's support. But how many of their candidates won on their seats because of one call by Jayant saying that vote for this party, because it was our Jat vote and our vote share that got them so many seats. So it's very easy to say, but we send this one there, we send that one there. Please talk about the seats that you won thanks to our leadership. So, keeping these things, not saying it out loud is much better than to make these things very obvious when discussing the tall leaders of our parties. Secondly, when it comes to RLD, we understood very clearly that the benefit of the farmers and working for the farmers is much better while staying in government rather than staying out of government and allying with partners who cannot take proper calls when it comes to seat sharing. The problem is Samajwadi Party was expecting to use the RLD symbol for their own candidates in seats that were very important to us. This is the reason. Seat sharing has been the reason, has been the point of difference between Samajwadi Party and RLD. Would they give us Mainpuri? Would they give us Etawah? Would they give us Azamgarh? And our candidates stand on their main seats? But on the other hand, they wanted their candidates to stand on our seats, which is the reason we knew that they are looking at election as election and not the benefit. And our benefit for our farmers is what is our priority. That's why investing in Uttar Pradesh, this is what our call was.
Anshul, let's go back to where we started. Do you believe that Mr. Gandhi will make a return to UP? And I ask this because Sonia Gandhi, as you know, has moved to the Rajya Sabha. There isn't clarity over whether Priyanka Gandhi Vadra will contest from Rae Bareli. If Rahul Gandhi does not contest from UP, then it will be perhaps the first time in I don't even know how many years that there will be no member of the Congress's first family contesting an election in UP. Is that significant, or do you think it's inconsequential?
No, I think everyone should hold their horses. I mean, this is what politics is about. I mean, this kind of suspense is one of the delightful things about politics. Why can't they be? So, my response to, while congratulating the newly elected spokesperson of the RLD, I'm also going to wish her the best of luck, because she's going to need it with the NDA, given the fate of many NDA partners over there. And talking about, her charge, the lack of clarity, which seems to be the general consensus here in the Congress party. Well, I'd just like to remind her about the lack of clarity in the BJP when they completely removed governments overnight, for example, in Gujarat, complete tabula rasa, or took 2 weeks to elect a chief minister of a particular state, ignominious exits of senior leaderships who were left in the lurch. I mean, you call that clarity? Yes, there is clarity over the fact that religion is going to enter politics. And that was reminded, going back to that statement by Smriti Irani, that she was trying to remind people how Ram Mandir will never go away. Although it will not have any bearing on electoral fortunes, but they are consistent on that reminder. I mean, the whole speech, what you played out, that bite was about Ram Mandir and how it should enter the electoral politics and how it should influence voters. So for that, there is ultimate clarity, create fault lines in society, create ruptures in society, how religion can crash politics all the time. That's been their agenda for the last 100 years. They want to culminate it in some fantastic way. They want every event to be theatrical and religiously tinged. Well, that's their politics. There's certainly clarity on that. My best of luck for the rest of those who join NDA.
Okay, before I give Zainab a chance to rebut that, Ashwini ji, आपके last comments.
बरखा जी, देखिए, अंशुल जी ने अभी जो कहा लैक ऑफ क्लियरिटी, तो मैं कहना चाहता हूं भारतीय जनता पार्टी का कॉन्सेप्ट एकदम क्लियर है। देश के लोग, देश का विकास, इसीलिए नारा सबका साथ, सबका विकास और सबका विश्वास का दिया हुआ है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी एकदम क्लियर है। वो लोग समझे जो 14 में राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष बने और अभी तक चुनाव हारते आ रहे हैं, वो लोग समझे जो गांधी परिवार में जो है पैदा होने के बाद भी अभी तक सड़कों पर घूम रहे हैं, वो लोग ना समझे कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी खत्म हो रही। भारतीय जनता पार्टी लोगों के दिलों में है। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के दिल में लोग हैं। आज स्थितियां बदल चुकी हैं अंशुल जी। कांग्रेस इतना प्रोपगंडा करे, कांग्रेस कुछ भी करे, भारतीय जनता पार्टी निर्बाध गति से राजसूय यज्ञ के घोड़े की तरह आगे बढ़ती जा रही है जनता के आशीर्वाद से। और आज चाहे राम मंदिर का हो, 370 का हो, 3 तलाक का हो, सब काम भारतीय जनता पार्टी ने जो कहा वो किया। स्थितियां बदली और हम लोगों को आज जो राष्ट्रीय स्तर पर, जो अंतरराष्ट्रीय स्तर पर जो पहचान मिली है हिंदुस्तान को, उसको दिलाने में भारतीय जनता पार्टी की एनडीए की सरकार का है। और आज हम लोग उसी रास्ते पर आगे बढ़ रहे हैं, क्योंकि जो वोट का परसेंटेज घटने के लिए बरखा जी रह जाएगा तो मामला गड़बड़ हो जाएगा। अब्बास भाई ने कहा वोट का परसेंटेज घट रहा है, 50% से ऊपर हम यही पाए हैं प्रभु। और लोकसभा का चुनाव है, आप देखिएगा 50 से 2-3-4% ऊपर ही पाएंगे। समाजवादी पार्टी जो काट की हांडी एक बार 37% का चढ़ गई थी, उसको देखिएगा वो आकर कहां जाती है, क्योंकि पीडीए में से जो पी और डी है, ए मतलब अगड़ा, कहां गए ठाकुर बामन बनिया, ए मतलब अल्पसंख्यक कहां गए आपके। आप लोगों ने सबको नेग्लेक्ट किया है। इसलिए 2014 के बाद जब से राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष बने अखिलेश जी, तब से जनता ने उनको भुलाना शुरू कर दिया। जी
देखिए
जी, हाँ अब्बास बोलिए, फिर
अश्विनी जी 2022 के चुनाव में 10% वोट घटा है आपका, ऐतिहासिक है उत्तर प्रदेश में। और दूसरी बात, अखिलेश जी ने जो पीडीए का नारा दिया है, उसमें चाहे पिछड़े हो, चाहे दलित हो, चाहे अल्पसंख्यक हो, चाहे आधी आबादी हो, चाहे शोषित अगड़े हो, सबको साथ लेकर के हम चुनाव लड़ रहे हैं। लेकिन मैं एक बात बता दूं, आज जो मुद्दा है वो आम जनमानस का है। आपने कहा हमने सारे वादे निभाए, आपने सबको पक्का मकान देने का वादा किया था 2022 के अंतर आपने दिया, आपने किसानों की आय दुगनी करने देने का वादा किया 2022 के अंत तक आपने किया। आपने 100 स्मार्ट सिटीज की बात की थी, आप भूल गए स्मार्ट सिटीज क्या होता है, स्पेलिंग भी नहीं याद होगी अब आपको। आपने आज हमारे देश में 91 मिलियन लोग ऐसे 9 करोड़ 10 लाख जिनके पास 6 वाटर सप्लाई नहीं है। हमारे देश में 33 लाख बच्चे माल न्यूट्रिशन का शिकार हैं। ये स्थिति है हमारे देश की। आप इन मूलभूत मुद्दों पे बात नहीं करना चाहते, आपको उन मुद्दों पे बात करनी है जिससे जनता को भ्रमित करके आप उनका वोट लेने का काम करें। लेकिन जनता अब इस बात को समझ चुकी है, कितनी बार आप उनको बहकाएंगे। अब जनता आपके सारे जो हथकंडे हैं उनको भली बात जानती है और निश्चित रूप से 2024 के चुनाव में आपको देखने को मिलेगा।
Okay, I have to end, Zainab. If you would like to come in on the fact that the RLD has done a flip and today you have to defend that flip, that ideological flip.
No, it's not a flip for ideology. We will always be a secular party. Please don't forget our main vote bank is Jats and Muslims, and we are a farmers' party. We always were and we always will be. Chaudhry Charan Singh ji was given an honor and everyone has to celebrate it. But we are seeing the opposition didn't celebrate it. They made it look like that it was the reason for us to step away from them. It wasn't. The reason for us to step away from them was their lack of clarity and focus. In fact, they are the ones who are right now spreading themselves thin and not clear on how they want to go ahead as an alliance. And thank you so much for congratulating me to be on the other side. As long as we can do work for the farmers of our region, we are more than happy to be on the side that wins. If they win, good. If they don't, our main priority is to work for the farmers. And if we are in government, we will show it to you with our work.
Okay, we leave it there. This is going to carry on, I think, till the elections actually take place. And as Anshul said, and one thing we can all agree on, that's the fun. This kind of suspense, the speculation, the anticipation is part of what makes all of this so flavorful and interesting and engaging. And hopefully we can end every program, every conversation with a smile on all our faces. To Ashwini, to Anshul, to Abbas, and to Zainab, thank you. And to our audience, thank you as well. See you soon. Mojo Story has always made a commitment to its viewers to go to where the story is. And as you can see here, we are at the epicenter of the Israel war on Gaza. We are right at the front line, about 1 mile from the Gaza Strip, as the Israeli military gets ready with its tanks and its gunners to begin its final frontal assault that will take troops into Gaza. As we said, we are not like other organizations. We believe in giving you all sides of the story objectively and as much as possible from the ground. And that's exactly what we're doing here, covering the biggest global story today from the epicenter of the war zone. So please, we need your support. Support us, become a Mojo member, subscribe to us, spread the word, and thank you for your support.